What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. All right, let's go right to my computer screen. Got to show you some good deals that I saw today on my email. All right, guys. So today is June 1st. Happy June 1st day. Did you guys get this email? SD Bullion, silver maple leaf, buy it now. Silver at spot, limit 1 per customer. I'm so excited. All right, so this is what it looks like. Actually, let's start all over. Start all over. All right, so we're going to go buy it now. What are we buying? We're buying a silver maple leaf. Probably is going to have a bunch of milk spots, and if we're lucky, it doesn't, but who cares? It's only $24.08. That's what silver is at today. What a deal. So we're going to add it to our cart. Oh, the maximum quantity allowed per cart. All right, let me go fix my cart real quick. So let me get these out of here. Okay, so we got one in our cart, $24.08. So let's say you just wanted to buy just this silver coin. So let's go continue checkout. There we go. But shipping ain't free, man. Shipping is $9.95, and it takes 5 to 10 days one ship. They're usually pretty quick. So the question is it worth $34.07? Heck no, that's expensive. So you'd want to go back to your order screen and qualify for free shipping on orders over $199. Now, SD Bullion is not a sponsor of this channel, unlike other channels. So I don't know why these other channels are not making a video about this, but you know, these guys, they get their money from SD Bullion, but then they don't really promote them other than just running their commercial during their channel. So anytime I see stuff like this, I'm going to share it with you guys because I'm like you. I like to buy silver. Anyways, so the question is, so I got this in the cart, right? $24.08, limited to the first 500 orders. I don't know about that. That's been out since this morning. So the fact that it's still there, either people ignore their emails, or after I release this video, my selected subscribers will actually do the same. Anyway, so the question is, what do you need, right? So I would, and again, we got to go over $1.99. So in the past, I have added like a 1/10 ounce of gold, and on SD Bullion's website, I used to add like gold eagles, but they're probably like $300 now, unless you buy a bunch. They used to be like two something, yeah, as low as 288. But yeah, look at that, bam, 301.96. Like, dude, that's pretty high for one. So that's a really high premium. So I wouldn't do that like I have done in the past. But I was able, like in the past, to get like a 1/10 ounce for like 210. But guys, that's when gold was much cheaper. Not that long ago, and it was lower premiums. So if you need some gold, you can add a piece of gold, and you'll get over 199. Let's check out Doc's deals. You could add some generic silver rounds. So $2.99 over spot, but that's only if you order 15 or plus. So you technically could add like 9 of these bad boys. But then it's like you're not really getting that good of a deal. Yeah, you're getting a smoking deal on the maple, but then I don't know. I feel like you're overpaying for just generic rounds. But again, if you want some silver, cost average, as other channels would say, I think that's bogus. I don't think you're going to get your money back on these generic rounds. Because even when silver hits 28, you take these generic rounds to the coin shop, they'll probably give you a spot. So I wouldn't recommend that unless you desperately want to add some silver. Junk silver is pretty hot. I like junk silver because I like to actually look at the rolls. So that's a pretty good deal, $257. Or if you ordered the dimes or the quarters. Got some weird prices. Random design or Washington ones. So I don't know. It's like depends on what you're into. You can get some Standard Liberty. That's pretty cheap, actually. That'd be cool. That'd be a good buy. If they had dates on them, maybe you can pick out a nice one. You can get some silver halves. That's pretty high. How about some Walkers? Man, it's not bad. So it depends, right? So if you have a Franklin album, a Walker album, you want to throw some Kennedys, or you have a standard, you know, if you're into grabbing out some numismatic coins out of junk, that's a cool way to buy and add to get over $1.99 for the free shipping. I personally think, though, the best deal here for what you get as far as resellability to a coin shop and liquidity. Now, don't get me wrong, 1 ounce silver is very, very liquid, but you're not going to really make much on it. So you're just parking money. So I would probably be a fan of probably add 2 of these bad boys. So you get a random BU Morgan for $54.99. That's a pretty decent price. So we're at $1.34, and then I would recommend doing a mint state 63 random. Add one of these bad boys. Again, you don't know what the date is, but for $85, that's pretty good. And again, this is all check. So here we're at 219.03, and then you get free shipping. So that's what I'd recommend. And so yes, that's a smoking deal, but obviously it gets you to buy more stuff. So just like if your grocery store said, hey, come on in, we got eggs for 49 cents for a dozen, you'd go in there, get your eggs for 49 cents, but they probably put it all the way in the back of the store, and then you probably grab a box of cereal, you probably grab some milk, some butter, some orange juice, some blah, blah, some meat, and then, yeah, you got your eggs really cheap, but they got you on the other stuff. So that's how these promotions work. So hopefully you guys can get in on this before this ends. Now, before I let you go, I wanted to show where I was so far since it is June 1st. How did we finish up the first 150 days of the year? So those of you that have been watching my channel can kind of track things. And again, this is not, here we go. Yep, there we go. So January to May 31st, we're 150 days in, 735 total sales, 36,000 total sales. Here's the cost, sales tax, cost of goods sold, gifts, refunds, eBay fees, shipping. We're at 11,401 total profit, averaging about $50 per sale as far as the items I sell, and then $15.51 per sale, and then $76 a day in profit, 31% profit margin. Now my profit margin has been going up because I've been selling more numismatics, less common silver stuff. And also I've found, I've been reselling a lot of stuff I find around the house that is free. So that's like pure profit after fees. So we're doing really, really well. 150 days in, not too shabby. My active listings is a little down because I got to go grab some more inventory. I've been pretty busy with work, but again, this is for fun, guys. Like, I get to hold numismatics in my hands. And then while I've been filming, we had some sales too. So we had Arnold here bought this quarter, and Keith here bought this Morgan. And I wanted to walk you through what do you get as a seller, right? So, so I sold this quarter for $10, and shipping, sales tax, that doesn't matter. Those are expenses. So at the end of the day, I got $8.75. Did not make a huge profit on it. I think I picked the quarter up for like $5.50 or whatever. So made $3.25, and still pretty cool. And then I wanted to show this lower Morgan silver dollar. So this bad boy here, it's a slider, sold that for $50, which is about right. Like, that's what you'd probably pay at a local coin shop. So $50, shipping at the end of the day, $44.27. So let's go to my light booth and show you how I ship these things. Okay, so here's the coins that sold. This is the quarter, beautiful 1963 BU quarter, Philadelphia Mint. Very, very cool. I was really happy and pleased to pick this up. Actually, I paid $4.64. That's cheap, guys. So to put that in perspective, so you just saw junk silver is like $2.60, right? SD Bullion's website for 40 quarters. So that's the going rate for junk, like complete junk. This is not junk. This is nice. So I paid $4.64 for these, which is 18.5 face. That's crazy. So again, I was able to pick this up from a seller. This is before the bank runs and all that stuff, or the bank's going out of business. But anytime you can get really nice primo numismatic stuff, and granted, not everything in this guy's collection was primo or nice, but anytime you can get a good deal and that you can pick out a few pieces to sell numismatically, awesome, awesome. So very happy. Again, not a huge profit. I think I made $4 or maybe $5 on this quarter, but it's something I get to have until it sells, and then it goes on to the new buyer, and he'll be happy because chances are when he was shopping for 1963 silver quarters, I probably had the best, nicest looking one, and mine was $10.84. Now he lives in a state where he pays sales tax, but I wanted to teach you guys something here. So how do I sell this quarter and I only charge my buyer 84 cents for shipping? Here's how it works. So eBay has a deal that if your coin, stamp, or random trading card, not a graded trading card, it has to be a raw one. They don't let you ship these because it's too thick. But if your trading card, your stamp that you're selling, or your coin is under $20 and it's not graded, and your item is under 3 ounces, so cannot exceed 3 ounces, eBay has a deal where you can ship this quarter, this stamp, or a raw trading card. Doesn't have to be a baseball card, could be a Pokemon or whatever. You can, and it's under 3 ounces. They have 3 tiers. So the first ounce is 60 cents. The second ounce, so if it's 2 ounces, 84 cents, and the third ounce, up to 3 ounces, I think it's like $1.06 or $1.04. Here's the trick. You must have the proper envelope. So this is where it gets weird. So this is thick up to a certain degree. Definitely has some bend to it. I think I got these from Amazon. And the envelope is 6.5 inches by 4.5 inches, and obviously not very thick. The key is, though, is that when you buy these envelopes, you don't get heavy ones because you don't want it too heavy. You don't want it to be like 1 ounce right away. So again, you saw my buyer paid 84 cents, which is cool. So here we go. We got 0.40 ounces, and then we had our quarter. We're at 0.90. I actually can ship this for 60 cents. But obviously, the envelope itself cost me probably 30 cents. But still, here's the label. Now, I'm not going to show the dude's address, but the label fits perfectly on this envelope. So I don't buy the pre-pasted or sticker envelopes. I think they're a waste, and they add a lot of waste to the environment, and they're more expensive. I just do regular paper. I have a very inexpensive black and white laser Brother printer. All it does is black and white. It doesn't scan. All it does is black and white and prints on letter size paper. And I physically cut each label. But anyways, you put your tape over it, put your coin in there. I can get this mailed with tracking cheaper than going to the post office and putting a stamp, because stamp is 63 cents. This cost me 60 cents. Now the envelope's more than, the envelope's probably 25 cents or whatever, but to ship it, 60 cents with tracking. And that's the thing eBay has. So why is that important? Well, it's important for 2 reasons. This particular buyer, Arnold, thank you very much for buying this quarter. He was probably shopping for a 1963 quarter, right? And there probably were other 1963 quarters that might have been cheaper for the quarter, but if the seller doesn't use the correct standard shipping discount that eBay has negotiated with the post office, that seller was probably charging either a 4-ounce weight, which exceeds the standard. So remember, this is 60 cents for 1 ounce, 84 cents for 2 ounce, $1.06 for 3 ounces. So the other seller probably had, let's say he had the same quarter. Let's say he was charging $8, but then he's charging probably $4 for first class shipping. So if he doesn't know about this little trick through eBay, that seller is presenting the same exact item I am, but they're $2 more expensive. Crazy, right? Even though his quarter is lesser expensive, because his shipping's $4, he's $2 more. So you have to know the ins and outs if you're reselling on eBay. And like even like coin shops don't know this. I've seen people that list stuff for coin shops. They typically don't like this to list stuff under 20 bucks anyways, even though there are some, but a lot of them don't understand the thing with coins. Now, it can't be for bullion. It's only for numismatic or world coins. So that's a little trick. Now, so the buyer gets a good deal. We don't, as a seller, I don't overpay for shipping, and everybody's happy. It's really the coin somebody wants and the experience of like, hey, I don't have to get in my car. I don't have to drive to my local coin shop. This is going to show up in the mail. This seller, me, good feedback, delivered him the coin. I wrote him a thank you card. I'm a little different too. I'll actually send him a picture of his postcard or his shipping envelope with the coin saying, hey, I'm shipping this out today. This is what the envelope looks like. Keep an eye out for it with your shipping information in your mailbox. And then he'll get tracking. So once I drop it off the post office will scan it. It'll track on eBay, and then they can follow where their envelope is at all times. And when it gets delivered, I get a confirmation from eBay saying it's been delivered. And so does the buyer. Everybody's happy, right? They got their coin, and it cost me 60 cents. Yeah, the dude paid 84 cents, but the envelope obviously cost me some money. So that's how you can cover yourself for envelopes. Now, the guy that bought the Morgan Silver dollar, and if you saw what the heck did I make on that one, $44.27 after shipping and expenses. This particular Morgan Silver dollar I picked up in a collection. So I probably made 14 bucks in profit on this particular item. So you do not want to ship a heavier Morgan Silver dollar. I mean, you can. It's just not very professional looking. So see how this bends real easy. I could ship it like that. It'd be really cheap, but then you want to probably put a little bit extra padding. So if all you have are these like thinner envelopes, you probably want to put like a bubble mailer around this or 2 pieces of cardboard to reinforce it. But I bought these very stiff and heavy. This ain't the cheap stuff. So eBay does make pretty decent shipping supplies. This is I believe a 7. Yeah, this is a 7-inch by 5-inch eBay envelope. You can buy these from eBay. Now, as an eBay store subscription, I get a $25 coupon every quarter. So I always use it to order these, and it's plenty. So I end up paying like $5 for these. But really, I'm paying more because I'm paying the store subscription monthly fee of like 21 bucks or whatever. Anyways, this envelope on its own weighs an ounce. Now, you could use this to ship. I could use that to ship my quarter, right? I could use the same envelope because this does meet the eBay standard shipping rules. But then I'd be at $1.30, so I'd be paying 84 cents. So why not just buy the proper envelope? This one here, and now 60 cents it cost me. But for heavier coins like this, Morgan, it makes more sense to buy a thicker envelope, more heavy duty, and we're still under 4 ounces. We don't want to exceed 4 ounces because once we exceed 4 ounces, then it can weigh up to 8 ounces. But here's where it gets cool. So if someone said, I want to buy 2 Morgans, let's say this is the weight of 2 Morgans. This is actually much heavier. We're still under 4 ounces. So this, if adding another coin as a seller does not cost me any more money. It actually saves me money because I don't have to print another label. I don't have to waste another envelope. I can fit easily 2 Morgan Silver dollars in the same envelope. I can actually probably fit a bunch. And as long as the entire envelope doesn't exceed a pound, because then you're out of first class, then you're like in a parcel post or whatever. But then if that were the case, I'd probably do priority or anything like that, something like that. So just teaching you guys, if you're going to resell some coins, this is the proper way to do it. I do not make up the rules for the eBay standard shipping. Oh, and it's very important when you're listing a coin and you want to be able to ship it for 60 cents, 84 cents, or a dollar, you better pick the correct size envelope because eBay does calculate it. So again, the rule is you cannot exceed 20 bucks. It can't be bullion. It has to be numismatic like this. The envelope can't be more than 7 by 5, I believe, by 1. And your weight, you have to put the weight in. So you want to put either 2 ounces or 3 ounces. If you put 4 ounces, you will not have the option to select that as that type of shipping. So that's where other sellers make mistakes. They just throw a coin in there. They either have a flat rate shipping, which most sellers charge like $5 or $6 to cover the cost of going to the post office, cost of envelopes, this and that, which is cool, but it's not cool if you're trying to sell a $20 coin and you're trying to compete with me, and I got shipping for 84 cents, and you have the same exact coin, even if your coin's cheaper than mine by $1, but now you're charging $5 for shipping versus my 84 cents. I will beat you every single time. So if you're going to resell coins on eBay, or if you're selling off some of your lower price collection stuff, it makes more sense to do it that way. Just follow their rules so that way your listings will stick out and you'll be more affordable. So when you're searching on eBay, a lot of times people search by price, and yours will show up on the first page versus the other guy that's charging $5 in shipping. His might not show up on the second or third page or all the way in the bottom. By that time, the buyer's already bought my coin. So anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys learned something today. Go get that deal from SD Bullion for the silver maple at Spot. Just make sure you have some other stuff that you want to buy to go along with it, but do be mindful. Don't overpay for other stuff just to fill in the $1.99. Like, pick some cool stuff that you actually will enjoy unboxing when you get it. And obviously, it's going to take a while, probably 5 to 6, 7 days to get it. So get some other cool stuff. Be excited about ordering something. I always do too. When I order something from SD Bullion or Amex, even if I already know what it is, I still get excited when I get it. Like, I like unboxing it, and then I list it for sale right away or bring it to my coin shop to use as money. So appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.